Kennywood, located in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, in one of the best states of roller coasters around the Pittsburgh area, and has been open for over 120 years and has been operating since the year 1898 as a trolley park, but now it's become a very big theme park with a lot of new additions and it's going very well. Hey guys, Pennsylvania Coaster Riders here, and I will be predicting on what Kennywood could possibly get the next couple years. It has grown so much and it is still expanding, even though they don't have much land, but they are finding ways to add new additions. So I will be predicting on what the next 5 years could look like. From years 2022 to 2026 is what I'll be predicting. I will be throwing a wild card with the year 2027 for this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying that you subscribed, and we'll try our best to respond to your comment. Now let's get back to the last 5 years for additions that Kennywood has added from the past. Kennywood from 2017 to 2021. In 2017, Kennywood brought Skyrocket virtual reality for the ride Skyrocket, Lego Movie that came to the 4D theater, and sadly the Logjammer got the axe because it reached the end of its service life and was removed for future expansion. In 2018, Thomastown came to Kennywood, the new kids section of the park with 4 new rides and the new ride, The Journey with Thomas. In 2019, Steel Curtain came to Kennywood. It was the newest roller coaster based on the Pittsburgh Steelers, the tallest in Pennsylvania, fastest, and has the world's tallest inversion, and has the most inversions in North America. In 2020, Kennywood brought back the old mill, also late opening to the park, but they brought back the old mill from the past. They turned Garfield's Nightmare into the old mill. They also finished up Steeler Country, the new Steeler themed area of the park. And sadly, at the end of the 2020 season, they removed 4 classic rides. They removed the Kangaroo, Volcano, Barren Curve, and the Paratroopa because they might have reached the end of its service life, or they might have not been that popular, or Kennywood decided to remove it due to COVID-19. And then now 2021, I do not think they're doing anything in 2021 since they have not announced anything to come for the park. No investments will be coming in for the year 2021. In 2022, I don't think that Kennywood will do anything major in 2022 because the pandemic could possibly coming to an end around that time, so I don't think that Kennywood will do any big investments in that year, so I can consider 2022 to be an off year so they can catch up on some revenue for some future attractions or expansions. But that also leads into the year 2023. In 2023, I think they will be getting their next thrill rides to replace the rides that they removed a couple of years ago. One ride I think they will get will be a drop tower because Kennywood has been rumored to return their old drop tower from the past, the Pitfall, that replaced the Black Widow, and I can see Kennywood get one in a spot in the Paratroopa and the Kangaroo. The Paratrooper can be in the structure can be in the spot of the Paratroopa, and the Kangaroo can be the queue of the drop tower. And then the Barren Curve, could possibly think they could replace with a ride. If they were to replace it with a ride, I'd say a top scan, or if they would not go for a top scan, then I could just see them replacing it with some form of restaurant to some new food, some form of good food to attract people. In 2024, I think Kennywood could possibly receive their next roller coaster. It would have been a couple of years since they got their last roller coaster, Steel Curtain, and I think an RMC Raptor will be their next coaster in the park. Why do I say that? Well, since Kennywood is constantly growing and expanding, and I know they've had some good coasters from the past, then I could see them putting a roller coaster in the spot of the Volcano, because they would have removed Volcano a while ago. And in the Volcano spot, I could see them removing that building behind the Volcano and those little area next to the Volcano to use for the RMC Raptor. And I could possibly maybe see the Cosmic Chaos get the axe so they can use that extra land to put the RMC Raptor in. And Kennywood got new coasters in between the years 2001 and 2010 for Phantom's Revenge and the Skyrocket, and then 9 years later, and then another 9 years later for Steel Curtain. This ride will attract people to come to Kennywood to ride this Raptor, and along with the Phantom's Revenge and the Steel Curtain and the other coasters in the park. In 2025, I think a ride from the past will return to Kennywood The old ride that I think will return to Kennywood is the old mill. Just kidding, that has already returned. I think the old turnpike cars will be coming back to Kennywood in 2025. Why? Well, there's been rumors circulating that Kennywood would bring that back, and they still haven't. Like, after they removed it for Skyrocket, they were supposed to bring it back, but since Skyrocket is up in a big plot of land, there was not enough room to put the turnpike cars. And if they were to bring back the turnpike cars, the possible land it could go is in the behind the Skyrocket, because in those pavilions there's enough room that can house the turnpike cars. So that's where I think the turnpike cars could possibly go if they were to bring them back for 2025. In 2026, it would have been a long time since Kennywood got the new kids section, Thomastown, and I think they will add some form of new ride in Thomastown section of the park. I think the type of ride they will add in Thomastown will be a kiddie coaster. There is no kiddie coaster in that area, and the only kiddie coaster in Kennywood is Little Phantom in the park. And I could see Kennywood theming it to something in Thomas the Tank Engine, so this will attract kids from all over the world to ride this. Just kidding. It will attract people to ride this type of kiddie coaster, and it will be a good addition to Thomas the Tank Engine's section of Kennywood. And now, for the wild card year, the year 2027. In 2027, I don't think Kennywood will invest much in that year because they would have added a ton of good things. They would have brought back the old turnpike cars, an RMC Raptor, a couple of good thrill rides, and other things. So I can see 2027 to be a year to do some park improvements, make the park better for the future and years to come, and improve the quality of the park, and maybe try to fix some things up, improve the rides, improve a lot of things of the park for future incomes in the park. Now a recap on everything. In 2022, Kennywood's going to do nothing major. 2023, a drop tower will return in Kennywood's lineup of thrill rides and a kangaroo and paratrooper spot and a top scan or maybe a restaurant in the Barren Curve. RMC Raptor in the Volcanoes Land for 2024. In 2025, Kennywood's going to get the return of the turnpike cars as their new family ride. In 2026, a new ride, the kiddie coaster, will come in Thomastown. And then 2027 is going to be a year for park improvements to improve the park to make it better for the future to come. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Say something down in the comments below. Follow my social media if you can. And I'll see you guys in the next video coming out in the next couple days. Peace out.